Hey guys, what's up? It's Klairee Berry. I just want to talk with you guys for a quick second today, a real quick sec, I promise, about just kind of the climate, what's going on astrologically right now, the basics. I usually just deal with more of the personal planets because I deal with really inner personal things. So I find the personal planets are better for personal things like that. So it just plays in better, I think, with my life. And that's what I like to focus on here on this channel. So we're going to kind of go over everything, where it's at, and what, the feelings, the intuition, the guidance that I am perceiving from this setup. Okay. So our Mercury is in Sagittarius until the 28th, and our Mars is in Scorpio until January 3rd. Okay. Sun is in Sagittarius as well as Mercury. And that'll be there until the 21st. Okay, so the week of like Christmas, we're gonna have a lot because we also are gonna have our Venus going from Capricorn to Aquarius. Okay, so it's like one of those times where you can expect a lot to be going on at that time, especially because we have eclipse energy and all this stuff coming in days later. So things are starting to fire up. The kindling is taking, the fire is growing. Okay, that's the sense. There's a sense of moving forward, a really big sense of kind of letting things go, changing, refining. I feel like a lot with this full moon that we're having, changing our ideas about things, setting up planning, a lot of planning energy, things like that. So some of the other keywords that I had with that, efficiency, honestly, just like chilling a little bit, chilling out, seeing things in an easier way, doing things, like I said, in a better way, perhaps, bigger ideas, expanding on ideas that you already had, honoring yourself in a new way, honoring, a lot of people changing their daily habits right now, transparency, authenticity, evolution, evolving in your own life, growth, like one of those times, again, I've been saying in some of my readings, where you can just see things growing. You can feel yourself comparing yourself to, not too long ago, I was just doing this, and then it helps you to notice those things, celebrate those first movements, those first little periods of growth, as much as the big ones, because those are the signs that things are going, and it can really help your enthusiasm to bump up. And the enthusiasm is really important right now. Okay. I feel like some of us may be getting over some grudges right now with, some of this, energy that we have lingering on from Scorpio. People still trying to wrap things up with the Scorpio energy, the Mars in Scorpio till January 3rd. So it'll be kind of like after the holidays are completely over, our Mars is going to exit Scorpio. So it's going to be there for a reason, and that might not be the best for family get-togethers, but it'll keep things interesting, which kind of goes along with the theme of the year, honestly. It's here, So, like I said, people just kind of moving on, letting go of things that they've held on to for too long, changing things, could be, material or not, just emotionally, mentally, whatever. The mind is wanting to kind of shine right now. People are wanting to show they're very intelligent, they're smart, everybody's like trying to protect their assets and protect their families in new ways and more right now. It's more on people's minds, again, to kind of protect, kind of plan ahead. How can we get ahead? How can we do things better? All of these ideas are coming through in a lot of different aspects of life as well. How can we get better in this area? How can we get better mentally? How can we get better emotionally, financially, job-wise, all of these different things. So there's kind of this sense of, this dreaming, this change ideal, focus on change, wanting to shine, wanting to laugh, wanting to live, love, all of these things. Excuse me. So deep desire is still kind of also being like uncovered. It's kind of like finding out on a deep level what you really, really want. And I always talk about that. A lot of people are still going through that right now while our Mars is in Scorpio. Okay. And yeah, deep desire is being uncovered, figuring out, again, kind of refining those dreams, and that's when you're, again, I always talk about the horizon. You get to the horizon, you can see so far. Well, now that you're further, you can see further ahead, and you can alter your dreams as you go and make sure that you're on the right track. There's a lot of wisdom coming through, a lot of positivity, a lot of positive outlooks, positive mindsets right now. We have Sag in our Mercury and in our Sun right now. So a lot of upbeat, a lot of energy. Some people are having insomnia, but not, you know, some people are wearing themselves out enough to get a good rest at night. So, stay active, you know, great time to use that energy to, you know, kind of get healthy here, especially before the holidays, you know, and eat healthy as well. Fresh, like bright, vivid, fresh fruits, red, yellows, and oranges are going to be really good to eat right now as well. Okay. So again, stay positive, use your wisdom, expand your wisdom. This is a big period of creation and manifestation too. And it has to do with the inner child healing, because Sagittarius is so much regarding the inner child. So again, that wisdom is taking a lot of people deeper to the healing, the inner child healing and things like that. So a lot of people are getting the program and figuring out, you know, how to take care of these old mental patterns, these emotional patterns that we've created and attached to, and that they're actually relatively easy to get rid of. So check it out. I'm so glad that you guys are here. Let's see, I think I have a little bit more for you. Okay, yeah, plus we haven't talked really about the Venus in Capricorn as well. Through the 20th, again, one of the first things that's going to change here is our Venus right before the holidays. And again, that's right next to when our sun is going to be going into Sag from Sag to Capricorn on December 20th. But the day before is when our Venus goes from Capricorn to Aquarius. So I think that's kind of a fun transition. I kind of enjoy that. But so for now, until the 20th, we're still in this kind of, it's like the restrictions still. If you guys have been picking up on this in my readings, it's been a common theme. It's kind of like, oh, we're not spending tons of wonderful time together and learning and growing and deeper. It's kind of like this pullback, this period of, you know, it doesn't have to be complete separation, but just this period of inner growth and inner focus and focus on other things going on in your life right now. Especially with this Capricorn, you know, so much heavy like responsibility kind of bearing down on everybody right now, and just power through kind of energy, which is, it's kind of like when you need it, you know? So, I mean, that works for me. But the being responsible, the burden, the respectful, the reserved, these are words that are coming through, you know, as themes for our love, you know, and our beauty, and like what makes us shine, you know, what we love so much about life, and also, you know, our relationships with our person as well. Okay. So it's just like that kind of, it can be very fruitful, you know, and try not to let it weigh you down too. At this time, you know, try to just use I think the responsibility piece to, you know, do the right thing. Just keep on trying to do the right thing. And if it comes through as being shrewd, you know, or too reserved, you know, at least you know you're doing it for the right purpose, right? So, you know, try to stay open-hearted, try to keep things light, and try to veer towards that positive Sagittarius, you know, energy, but also remaining humble as well, and responsible. You know, it's kind of a good mix to balance each other out, honestly. So, yeah, I think as far as moving forward and what is changing is we're going to be more open to a more progressive, like, work together, changing time within our relationships going forward. After the 20th, I think it's going to really shift things up. And also just coming to the end of the Mars, we're going to be winding up with some of the deeper passion, energy, and it's going to kind of open the door, you know, for really this new phase, this whole new year, this whole new decade, and the next year, you know, things that I'm thinking about, you know, facing reality, getting back to the basics, building, growing, singing, dancing, live, love, explore, learn, laugh, awakening. Okay, these are all just keywords that are popping up for me for January of 2020. Okay. Also, the phrase, what you focus on flourishes. What you focus on flourishes. Try to keep this in mind every day. It's part of being conscious. If you have keywords, buzzwords, affirmations, I am conscious, I am aware, I am, you know, awake, or any of these types of things, it's good to think of this, because it really is what you focus on, you're putting energy to, you're giving energy to it. So, you know, we change reality as we see it, as we perceive it. So that's a fact. You know, this is physics, you know? So what you focus on, you will manifest more of. So if you're focused on the fear, you're going to manifest more things to be afraid of. And if you focus on love, you know, you'll be all right. So I wanted to make it short. So I'm going to honor that and let you guys go. I will be back with another tarot video tomorrow. So stay tuned, getting to the end of the week. Hope you guys are doing wonderful. Find me all over social media, KlairieBerry.com. And yeah, that's a wrap. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.